Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well today. Just got a quick little update video for all of you here. So the first thing I want to mention is I just want to thank everyone who continues to support myself and this channel. From the bottom of my heart, guys, it means so much that you are willing to support me, even though I've been a complete mess at times with my channel, so I do apologize about that. But just thank you so much for continuing to support me, guys. It means so much, and I cannot say thank you enough. So, as a lot of you may know, I've been trying to make YouTube a true full-time thing for quite a while now. It's been about 4.5 years. So I made an update video about 2.5 months ago, and in that video I mentioned that if YouTube was going to be a full-time thing, it would have to work financially, right? Because obviously if you have a full-time job, it needs to work financially, you got to make money. That's just how it works, right? So I've realized that with the way that my channel has been progressing, the whole full-time thing, it's not possible. And I know this might sound really bad, but I look at my numbers every single day. I see them all the time. And yes, my channel is still progressing, but it's just not progressing to the level that it needs to be if this was going to be a full-time thing. So there is a reason for why I'm about to say what I'm going to say right now. So I will no longer be looking at YouTube as a full-time thing anymore. Now this doesn't mean that I'm quitting or anything. I'm not quitting YouTube. I still love it. Nothing will ever change that. I still love YouTube. I love it with a passion. I love the process of, recording videos, streaming, all that stuff. I still love it. That's not going to change. So basically, why am I making this decision? There's a few reasons. Number one, because I was looking at YouTube as a full-time thing, I felt like I had to do certain things, you know what I mean? So whether it was a weekly stream schedule, or if I cancel a stream, it's like, oh, I feel like I have to make up for this. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like I felt forced to do things, and I know it sounds really bad, but like I said, I was looking at it as a full-time thing, so I was telling myself I had to do this, you know what I mean? Like I had to upload a video on this day, or I had to stream on this day, and if I cancel, I felt really bad. And this is why a lot of you guys who have known me for a while, a lot of you who have been in this community for a while, I've been really up and down with YouTube a lot. And that's because of this. It's because I was looking at it as a full-time thing. And then I look at the numbers and it would make me feel bad about myself. So basically, yes, I will not be looking at YouTube as a full-time thing anymore. So of course, as a lot of you may know, Karen, aka Gothrock Fairy, we're together now, but we're in different countries, so you can probably figure out where I'm going with this. So I have actually started to look for jobs. I have applied to a few places. I haven't gotten a call back or anything yet. I don't know when I'll actually find a job, but I am looking right now, and basically I have a new goal in life. So the plan is eventually at some point down the road is to actually be with Karen, right? That's the plan. That's my goal. Now, as far as the whole YouTube thing, like I said, I still love it, but I realize that the whole full-time thing, it's not meant to be. Now, what I will say is this: if some crazy miracle happens and this does get to a point where it can be a full-time thing, then that's amazing, because this is still a dream job for me. That hasn't changed. But I realized that if, like I said, I have a new goal in life right now, right? So if I am going to be with Karen, if things stay the way they are with YouTube and all that, then it's never going to happen. And that's just facts. That's just me being realistic. So that's basically the big thing right there. So I will not be looking at YouTube as a full-time thing anymore, but I'm not going to quit. So what does this mean for the channel now moving forward? Well, it means a few things. So like I mentioned earlier, when I did these stream schedules, it felt kind of forced at times. So it's like, I gotta play this game on this day, gotta play this game on that day. So I will no longer be doing stream schedules for the time being. And also, because I'm not looking at it as a full-time thing anymore, this might sound obvious, but I'm just gonna do whatever the heck I want as far as content goes, right? So that means that the whole variety concept that I was doing, that's probably gonna return. Probably. Now, I might stick to Mario and Pokemon stuff mostly because that's what I love. But I think the variety concept is going to return, because the reason why I made that change in the first place was because I wanted to try to help the algorithm a little bit. But again, I'm not looking at this as a full-time thing anymore. So I think the variety concept is going to return at some point. I just don't know when or like what games I'll be doing or any of that. So that's pretty much it. So just a quick little recap here. No longer going to be looking at YouTube as a full-time thing anymore. I have a new goal in life, and that is to be with Karen, because I love her to death, and I just want to be with her. That's just me being honest. That's just me being open. And like I said, if things continue the way they are right now with YouTube and all that, then it can never happen. That's just me being realistic. That's just me being honest. So yes, I'm currently looking for a job right now. I have applied to a few places. And like I said, I don't know when I'll actually find a job, but I am looking. I'm not going to force myself to do anything if I think it's unsafe or whatever, but I am looking for a job, and I'm not quitting YouTube. That's the big thing. I'm not quitting. I'm not going anywhere, so don't worry about that. So also this does mean a few things. You might see a week where I do the same 1 or 2 games for the whole week. I also do want to mention I will be getting back into the pixel art videos, the pixel art tutorials. At the time recording this video, I've actually got one ready to go up right now. So do look out for that. I'm going to try to get back into those as well. And yeah, just simply put, I'm going to do whatever I feel like doing. I know it sounds obvious. It's like, it's your YouTube channel, so you should do whatever you want. I know it sounds obvious, but yeah, I think this is going to be a really good change for me. I think it's going to help with the whole, the up and down with YouTube that I've had over the past few years. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and again, just thank you all so much for continuing to support me. It means the absolute world to me, guys. So that is it for me, guys. I will see you all in the next one.